Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more of The Raven. Legacy of... Oh, wait, nope. Messed up. We're in Chapter 2 now, which is Ancestry of Lies. And we are on top of the train, Orient Express, playing as Adil, going back through the murder mystery from his perspective. It's fascinating. So let's jump right back in. In the previous episode, we were trying to figure out how to get this door open so that we could use it to drop down and drop the letter from the Raven onto the safe. We know that there's going to be an explosion, and we know that the Raven, who is Inch, the butler, yes, the butler did it, is going to have I love them. You know what? I'm totally mesmerized by the background here that I'm sitting here and looking at. It's so beautiful. The game is really well done, as the graphics and the music, my favorite. So once again, I want to say kudos to the developers for doing such a great game. And by the way, if you have not bought this game and would like to play along with me, I invite you to do so. The game is available at goodoldgames.com, GOG, my favorite place to support game development. No DRM on any of their games. You can also get it from Steam. So let's check it out and see if there's anything else.
Tired to a dark corner, and the Bobby is hiding behind some boxes. LeGrand obviously set a trap for the Raven. Unfortunately, the Raven knows. Is that what this is about? Does Inch just want to mock LeGrand?
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so once again, we're still left with the same problem of being unable to open this toolbox. So I'm going to go up to the top of the car again. And then I'm going to go to here. Nope, not to here. Nope, not to here. Okay, I guess we're not going there. This is not where I wanted to be, but let's look at the mesmerizingly beautiful Swiss mountains again. And then let's go back, because we need to either get that toolbox open or get it opened for us. And I happen to know that Zellner does open the toolbox. So we just need to get out of the way for Zellner to come in. And the only way I know...
Showtime.
The only way I know to do that is to go into the saloon car. Dr. Gebhardt is momentarily gone. Interesting note. Okay, so... we just need to... Do we wait, for example? I'm gonna go to the dining car again to see if anything interesting triggers or happens. The ladies that he's still looking at, I don't know if we can go to this next carriage. Probably not.
I think Professor Lucien is still in the hallway.
So we can't go to the next carriage. There's no need to talk to the ladies here. Let's check our journal to help get unstuck. A very handy little tool that they have. This is talking about Adil's ability to be a good thief. He stands out. He's saying that he stands out in these parts because of his skin color. So back here, I need tools to open it. I'm going to buy a hint using our adventure points, which are up here in the corner. A mirror might come in handy. Well, we knew that already. A waste of good adventure points. The only thing I can think of to do, which I don't know really why you'd do that, is to go behind the bar. Perhaps we can sort of crouch there or hide there or something?
No, I don't need anything else.
Okay, we've gotten everything that we can get from here as far as I can see. I really think that the clue that we need, or what we need to do, is to go up to this part of the car, this part of the roof. But I'm getting stuck as to how to get up here. We can jump up here, but that'll just take us to the roof of the freight car, which is not what I want. Jump on the roof of the freight car. Seems to be the only thing I can do. There must be something I'm missing up here. It's not going to let me go back to the left again.
The cover has 2 hinges, but the 2 screws on the...
Yep, we've already clicked on that. Go back will take us back. Now I'm stuck. Can't go this way. So, let's see. We also do need this ball of wool for something, but I can't figure out what. The only other thing that I can think of to do is to use everything that we have in our inventory.
I don't believe that anything really changed down there.
On... Don't see how a keychain would help. I can't see what to do here. Ah, there we go.
You'll get it back in Venice. Frightening me like that. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past my window.
Be off with you.
Oh, man.
Ah, I can use these.
And that's from the puzzle
That was close.
that we had to solve in the first chapter. I do feel like if somebody were walking along the top of a train and jumped over, I just find it almost impossible to believe you wouldn't notice that. That's the only thing I can see from that. But now the toolbox is open.
Lock open. How convenient.
We did that just for you.
Let's see. A wrench. You don't say. This is too easy.
Now you go over there. You're going... What? I want you to go this way, honey. This over here, I want you to take the wrench. See this wrench? And I want you to go over there, and I want you to open up the little ventilation shaft with it. Okay. Like over here. Nope. Okay, so... Let's see. Do I have to jump? Oh, I have to click over here. Jump on the roof of the freight car. I see. His jumping back to the first car confused me. Once again, I think he has superglued that conductor's helmet onto his head.
Unscrew the screws, but I should only open the cover inside the tunnel. Huh. Looks like it actually fits. What was that?
Sir! Must have fallen out.
Put that on the floor.
Yes, sir.
That was close. If the second screw makes that much noise, it's over for me.
Yeah, I'll say. You have to wait and do it really quickly when... Let me see what happens, what he'll say if we try and use it again. He'll probably say no.
No way.
Yeah.
If the second nut also hits the floor, LeGrand will know that I'm up here. My only option will be to jump from the train.
That's not a good option. Gotta say that. Okay, so...
The cover has 2 hinges, but the 2...
What we need then is to somehow use something to keep the screw from falling?
I don't believe that anything really changed down there.
I don't think there's anything we can do up here right now. So let's go back. Since we know that Professor Lucien has gotten back into his compartment because Zellner found a tool, we can go down and check the train out in that direction. Dr. Gebhardt is still mysteriously missing. Let's keep that in mind. The ladies are still here. Nothing to say to them, though.
They should have been able to open the door with pliers. I think the coast is clear.
Ah!
Pardon me, sir.
We could have used you a few minutes ago.
I told you! Misled, I told you that wasn't the conductor. Misled is watching along. He also did a great Let's Play of this. I highly recommend that you check his out as well. Misled, M-I-S-T-L-E-D, over at YouTube. And he's doing he did a murder mystery of this. He's also playing through Dark Souls, as well as Chaos on Deponia right now. A funny little game. I haven't played it myself. Let's examine the doors.
I assume Inch is also in the compartment. He'll probably find some excuse to sneak out to trigger the blackout and engage the emergency brakes. No idea how he expects to pull that off. He usually leaves me in the dark about such things. Even after months of partnership, he still doesn't trust me completely.
And I wouldn't trust him either. He's no good, that guy.
Just a few more days, and I'll finally be rid of that creep. And until then, he has to burn in his own personal hell with the Baroness. A nice thought.
Okay, and then this is the door to Professor Lucien's compartment.
Obviously, they managed to open the door. I wonder who or what the archaeologist thinks locked it. Did he connect it to the burglary in London? Probably not. Professor Lucien is on his way to Cairo, just like the Baroness. They both know each other. She chairs the Friends of the British Museum Club. I hope he's too shaken up to leave his cabin until we reach Venice.
Yes, because if Professor Lucien came out into the hallway and saw Adil, the gig would be up. Since we've already played through this, though, we know that that doesn't happen. Let's see what we can see up here. Ah, here's trouble. David Kreutzer.
Huh. Is this a Stradivarius or something like that? If it is, maybe I should take it with me during the blackout. With any luck, I'm going to be a happy family man soon, and I'll need a few francs, lira, or marks. Self-control. Side jobs always lead to complications. There are enough unknowns in our plan as it is. No need to add more.
Okay, so we can't speak to Kreutzer. we can look at the book, which I'd love to. This is a book by Lady Clarissa Westmacott.
A paperback. A crime novel, I'd say. The Vicarage in the Mirror by Clarissa Westmacott. I'm not interested in crime novels, but I recognize her name. She's the most successful writer in the world.
Yes, she was in her time. I think maybe J.K. Rowling has finally eclipsed Agatha Christie.
Better not. If I'm gonna swipe something, it'd better be worthwhile.
Light reading is always worthwhile. Let's see what's going on with the mirror
Still
here.
in the Swiss Alps. We should reach the Italian border in half an hour.
Okay. So, anything else to look at here? No. Let's move forward in the carriage. There's a notice here.
Some maps, info for travelers, some pictures, and the schedule, all neatly hung up with magnets.
I don't think we have a reason to go out here, but let's see.
Climbing over the coal car is the only way to get into the driver's cab while the train is moving. I can't imagine Inch climbing over it to trigger a blackout up front. I bet he paid someone to do his dirty work. Inch almost never takes personal risks, and usually he tries to keep his hands clean.
Well, that's why he's a professional burglar with many years' experience.
Won't work. There's a lock at the bottom of the window.
And for that, we have a keychain.
Maybe.
Excellent. Now, examine the notice.
The map shows the different routes the Orient Express took in the course of its long history. It's larger than the other notices, and thus hung up with larger magnets. I'll take one with me.
There's what we needed to be able to use it on the second screw. To keep the screw from dropping, we will use a magnet.
Some of the photos are rather nice. Professional work.
Okay, I think that's all we need to see here. Do we close this? I suppose so. Nope, that's just making him walk in the corner. Okay. I want to note that the door was closed when we looked at that case as Zellner. So, I don't know if we come back and bring the magnet back, or we close it somehow or something. Like my neat-nick little self wants to close that, but... Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at here. I think that was the one thing we were missing. Nothing else to see with Kreutzer here. Let's go on back. I love, even in a video game, I just love being on the train. The sound of the wheels, I don't know, I find it soothing. Whiling your time away on the train in the dining car, watching the scenery go by and reading a book and all of that. We don't need anything else from the toolbox, I believe. So we can jump on the roof. Head over back to the ventilation shaft and open it up with a magnet. Using a magnet, I should say. And a wrench somehow. That means that we're going to need to take this magnet and somehow stick it to something else. I don't think... Tie the magnet to the string.
Tie the magnet to the string. Done.
And now we have a magnet on a string. And this is how it was done. Look at that. I love the music. It's so great. Not too bad for a butterscotch mirror.
All right. We should...
Here we go.
The light's gone out.
Flashlights!
Uh-oh.
Ah! Get off me!
Look at that. Genius. That's how it was
There,
done.
sir. An envelope.
The raven
My
strikes
dear
again.
Nico, you should take a closer look at the box.
What the dickens?
Adil, it's time to move. You should get out of there.
It's a...
Away with it! Take cover!
Oh, Adil, you were in some close circumstances there for a minute. And we're here.
What's the meaning of this? What do you want here?
I want to know about that bomb and stuff and the plan. Let's ask about the plan first.
I won't blindly obey orders anymore. I want to know what the plan is.
You know as much as you need to know. We will steal the second eye in Cairo before the eyes of the world. The theft of the first eye got everyone's attention. LeGrand's death would have increased the excitement immeasurably. But this will do just as well. We'll have a showdown instead. The Raven versus the Inspector. That should also electrify the press.
Why are you doing this? I thought it was about the jewels. Why are we making life difficult for ourselves and attracting so much attention?
It's about more than that. It's about performing on the greatest stage of all. About the end of a legend. You'll see when it's time for you to see. Until then, just do as I say.
But
James? James! Where on earth are you?
During the trip, we'll keep a low profile and steer clear of LeGrand.
I lost the ticket and the fake passport.
I swear, if my arm was still good enough to climb, I'd have disposed of you long ago. Oh well. I'd prefer that no one see you while you're on board. Smuggle yourself on board and stay under cover until Cairo.
Okay.
And no more games. Nothing that LeGrand, the police, or anyone else could do to you compares to what I will do to you if you don't follow my plan.
James, there you are. Is the Inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
He thinks he knows me. He thinks I'm stupid and weak. I have him right where I want him. Here's a young thief who'll show an old-timer how it's done. Even if it means a bit of solitary confinement.
And if you watched along in Chapter 1, you'll know that the way we got on board is in a chest. That chest right there. Okay, so we need to get this open. Touch the clothes? Okay.
I'm lying on a pile of clothes. Different fabrics. Some rougher, some softer. This one feels like a fine net. No, I don't think this'll be much use.
Okay.
I hope the dock workers have left the cargo hold. I better just take a peek. Or at least, I'd take a peek if it were possible to open it.
Oh, that would be a terrible situation. I would be terrified to be in a chest like that with it locked and everything. Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. Okay, Swiss Army knife to the rescue.
Okay, where's the screwdriver? Knife. There's the screwdriver. So, if I just turn this... aha!
I'm sitting here waiting for something to happen. Like, aha! And I'm waiting for the thing to spring open and, like, you know, explosions and Bambi leaps across the screen. I don't even know. I'm just like, okay, yeah, and?
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, not kidding ya. So, we're stuck somehow. We need to move. Check the shelf.
Seems to be a strap for holding something on the shelf above the trunk. Unfortunately, I can't reach the clasp.
Examine the metal pipe. I didn't mean to be over that, but it looks like there's a metal pipe over here, so let's examine it.
Two metal pipes, stable, about 10 meters apart.
Very curious to see how he's going to take the strap. Okay.
It's fastened tightly, and I can't reach the clasp.
Well, you haven't got... cut the strap. Genius! Genius, I say! And we now have a strap. Let's use the strap with anything. Anything? Throw one end of the strap to the box. It didn't look that long, but hey, what the heck? It could happen. Maybe. Okay.
Oh, brilliant! Hopefully the clasp won't slip out of the box when I pull the strap.
Okay, grab that pipe. Definitely.
The pipe rolled up against the shelf, but it's still out of my reach. I can't reach it.
I know, even though he says it twice, I use it again. Let's fish the pipe
How's that
out.
supposed to work? The strap won't tie itself around the pipe.
Oh, don't be difficult. Just, I don't know, reach out. Your arm's long enough. You big baby. All right, fine. Swiss Army knife. On... Do you have to use the strap, perhaps?
All right, then.
Oh,
I'll just
hey.
drive the blade through the end of the strap.
That was a complete mistake. But there you go. Strap with knife.
It's worth a try.
And that's why he's the professional and we're just sitting here watching. Okay, so now that you have the pipe, what can you do with it? We know that we're going to hit Constable Zellner over the head with it, but also I still don't really know how this helps us in our particular plight. Tie the pipe and the strap together. Okay.
That should hold.
And now we have a strap with a pipe. Still not sure. Try to fish something out?
That's no use.
That's
Looks
what
like I hit the jackpot on my first try. There's nothing more to be had.
Well, that's what I said. I had no idea what you're going to do with that. Oh, I see. Maybe we... No, I don't see how that would work. All right. I just said, I don't see how that would work, and they're telling me to do it, so I'm going to do it.
Best chance. Steady as a rock. And not a second too soon, it seems.
That kid's got a rough life.
Elegant.
And now we know he's going to hit Zellner with a pipe. And here he goes. Bingity, bingity, bingity. Bam! He's out. Trust me, we've played through this already. He's out.
Great. Okay, I'll tie him up and then get out of here before they start looking for him. And I already have an idea where I can hide.
Oh, you do? I want to know where you could hide.
I can't imagine that he'd just leave.
Yeah, and without saying goodbye either.
Sneaky, sneaky. Hello.
No need to be frightened, young lady.
What are you doing here?
Glad to see you.
What in
This
hell?
is hardly the time or the place. What happened on the train?
Nothing bad. Everyone is fine.
Inch is dangerous. I warned you.
I know. That's why we're being careful. And you have a smart and handsome young thief at your side.
And humble, too.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
What have I done to deserve luck like this?
Well, I knew it. Well, actually, I didn't know it. I'm lying. Oh, and that's the end of chapter 2. Yay! I was going to say I knew that she was involved. And she did make a slip and say that she knew Constable Zellner was an actual constable, you know, when she was supposed to have not met him. She made a slip with that in chapter 1. But we're here at the end of chapter 2, and Ancestry of Lies is complete. And in this chapter, we played through part of it as Adil. We now found out that Adil and the woman with the really fancy sports car are now a couple, which I didn't see coming at all, so that's a lovely little surprise. And we're going to continue on to chapter 3, which is called, and this is quite an interesting title, A Murder of Ravens. And a group of ravens is called a murder of ravens. So, that's a nice play on words. And we'll continue on with that in the next episode. As always, I'm going to leave the credits rolling because it's very important to know some of the amazing people who put this game together. And make sure to keep an eye on the screen because after the credits, you're going to see our score and see how we did with our adventure points. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw in Chapter 2 and Ancestry of Lies, then please hit the thumbs up button below. It's wonderful encouragement for me. And also, if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here for Chapter 3 in the next episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then, from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.